is when they get into shape.
Mm-hmm.
There's a distance, or you're trying to get in touch with them and you can't. Yeah, that's she if you look at her on that ring bell, that ring camera, she was like Lodge Marge and in charge trying to get into that house. I said, yep, she fucking knew. I remember that morning when that video was released and I saw her. I said, oh my God, she fucking knew.
Yep. Yep. And I think I think as soon as she walked in that house, I think that's when she lost it. She was like, get the hell up. I think she kept composure all weekend. But I think that one of her friend's husbands, I think Nicole Atkinson, I think that she knew.
Yes.
I think it was her husband that was following him, because his guard wouldn't have been up because she was gone. She was out of state with her friends. There was
Thank God for
nothing
Nicole.
to worry about. And I think that that's my opinion. I think he got followed. And then
I agree.
And then that they called her and said, here it is. Like, he's with another woman.
I agree.
Get out on that to his kids. I can't believe he did that. And it was so surreal. Like, I had a nice little close relationship with Shanann's mom. And I remember, like, she would call me and she'd be crying and crying. And she told me a lot. She really did. She was a very nice lady. But sadly, we just had that problem with Shanann's brother, you know. And you know what? I got a lot of flack for that because he came out, you know, saying, oh, Molly Golightly's a bitch, blah, blah, blah. No, motherfucker. You were taking advantage of me. You were, you know, pulling all this fucking bullshit. And the thing is he only freaked out on me because Shanann's mother called me and said, please stop giving him money. He crashed his car. He's self-medicating. And right when I cut him off, that's when he started going on the internet saying, Molly Golightly, this, and that. And it was never true. And then it started happening to other women. There was this one woman who came out and did videos and said, do you know what happened to this woman? This woman said, oh, I was giving Frankie all this money and he kept begging me for money and begging me for money, blah, 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 blah. And one time I said, I can't give you money. I only have $81 in my account. And he goes, well, then just give me the $80. And
oh my God.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, my bigger hater channels were like, holy shit, Marissa was right. Frankie really is fucked up. And then once, like, the third girl came out, it's kind of like, well, Molly Golightly's still the most horrible person in the world because she put the little stickers on her chest because they called it mocking. No, I was actually doing an impression. Was it in poor taste? Absolutely. Do I apologize? I have about 100 times. I'll tell you what.
I saw your apology. Yeah, you did.
Like a zillion times. And the thing is, you know, Shanann's mother said, I saw it. You were drinking. She goes, I saw it, blah, blah, blah. She goes, and it doesn't matter what they say. She goes, I forgive you. She goes, we forgive you. She goes, we forgive you. She goes, you're getting my story out there. She goes, she said that the mainstream media, I think it was 2020 and one other show that they were on. And Shanann's mom felt like she was getting screwed over. She did. And I was trying to put out a lot. Remember, I was pretty green, you know, like I didn't know what I was doing. Like, and I didn't know what, you know, that you're going to get haters and you don't think that people are going to be watching everything you do and trying like, and at that point, like people must have been like, oh my God, you're making so much money. When you're in that rabbit hole like that, you don't even think about the money. And I'm being really honest. Like, you see it coming in, but you're not fixated. And if you are, you have a problem. And the thing is they don't understand that, like, with every case I've ever done, except for the Wells, I've always given the families money. But with the Wells, with Summer Wells, I said, I'm going to actually give back to their community because they had churches that were doing food banks. And I'm not going to lie, I did purchase a couple of $100 worth of dog food and we left it outside Don's house. And I texted him and I said,
I remember that. Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah, that I did do that. So
me too. Yeah.
But and then there was 2 churches that following Monday were having a food drive, and we had like 6 or 7 carts filled.
Brittany, come up, Brittany. Molly Golightly's here. Come up, babe.
I was just thinking about her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so awesome.
You know what?
Because I really like her name. Like when I saw her name was allegedly, I was like, oh, that bitch. That's what I wish my name was.
There was a lady that I knew. Her name was Jennifer, and she ran a Facebook group called Prayers for Shanann, Prayers for Shanann or something like that. And the whole family was in her Facebook group. And Frankie asked her for some money. And she gave him, I think it was like $200 or $250. Now this woman has 2 kids, has no child support. She's a single mother living on her own. Yeah. And a couple of weeks later, he came to her and he asked her for more money. Yeah. And it was the first of the month. And she's like, I'm sorry. She had just enough money for groceries and to pay her rent for her apartment. And she's like, Frankie, I would, but I can't. Like, I have to pay my rent. He lost it on her. He said that his whole family was leaving the Facebook group, that she was no longer allowed to cover the case anymore. Like, it
Yep.
was horrible, like absolutely horrible. And all she's like, I have to keep a roof over my children's head.
Nope. He doesn't want to hear it.
He was
He fucking
mad.
sent pictures. He sent me pictures of his fucking truck, all mangled in the front.
His yellow truck.
That yellow truck, and he's like, "Oh, can you give me money for a tow? Oh, I need money for the engine. Oh, no." And that's when the mother said, "Marissa, please stop giving him money. He's self-medicating." And I think we know what that means. And obviously, I'm going to listen to her. But he did this to that story that you just said happened multiple times. But I was the first one, so I was painted out to be the bad guy.
Yes,
And
you
that,
were. You were.
Absolutely. And then I stayed quiet. For a long time about it. And then one of my Patreons decided to give out screenshots of me and Frankie going back and forth. And Brian St. John put them out. And there was this other fucking stupid channel saying, "No, Brian, don't put these out because those actually make Molly look good." It was Laura. They make Molly look good and Frankie look bad. And he did it anyway. And that's when people were like, "Wait a second.
That's why I hate clip
Yep.
channels.
That's what they did. They painted me out to be the bad guy, and then Brian St. John was like, "Hey, I'm gonna nail her with this. I got all the text messages between her and Frankie." And then he showed them to that Laura chick, and Laura said, "No, don't put them out because it makes Molly look good and it makes Frankie look bad." And he put it out anyway, and because he did, I mean, he hated me, Brian St. John. But then when he started digging, he was like, "Oh my God." He goes, "I've been trying for months to pin Molly on something to get, to just get her, he hated me. And then sure enough,
Molly, are you opening chips right now? Who is opening chips on
that
channel?
I was putting the M&Ms away.
Michelle's always hungry.
Molly,
Johnny.
are they peanuts?
I didn't get the peanuts. They weren't on sale. Only.
Oh, damn. By the way, I want you to know Brittany loves you. Allegedly,
I
Brittany,
love
she loves you.
She's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is.
Guys, we're freaking out.
Dude, it's like you don't
mean,
understand. Like,
dude,
to me,
I
you're like
am
you're a star
fangirling.
to me, okay? Like, because I've watched you for like many, many years. You don't understand. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe Molly Golightly's in my life. Like, what? And now you're on my panel. What?
I know. Like,
And now you're hanging out with us for like 2 hours now. Like, what? I love it.
I think it's great because, like, I can talk to Molly, I can talk to you, Retro, and Johnny. I can call everyone a dick. Like, we can just all be assholes here, quietly assholes. And
Tiff
talk
thought
about
you
true
were a
crime.
troll when
I
you
love
first
it.
didn't show yourself. She thought you were a troll.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys are probably gonna laugh at me, but I have a serious question? What the hell is a true crime thing? Is that like, what is that?
Oh, Johnny is a gamer, by the way, Molly. So you have to know Johnny doesn't follow our community. So he's just here because we're friends, and it's
True
Johnny.
crime, Johnny. That's where the true crime cases are covered.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a guy killed his girlfriend, but they don't have enough evidence to prove it, or if the case gets bigger.
Oh, kind of like the
we start talking.
Gabby Petito one.
I was there. Yes, I was there. I
Oh,
went.
holy shit! Okay.
I was the lady that was outside the house screaming her fucking head off when I saw either the mother or the father at the fucking window. And I was like, "You motherfuckers." Blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, I didn't realize it, but there was all of a sudden jumping out of the bushes were all these news crews. But Brian Enton was recording me with this fucking cell phone and they put it on the friggin' news. And the thing is all I did was go down there and, put some flowers down. I was already bent down and they were hiding in their house. The parents were hiding in the house.
You even bought laundry baskets.
News crews and shit like that. And
Holy
it was very
shit.
quiet. Yeah, it was very quiet on the street. And then I went down. I was putting flowers down and all these little heart things for Gabby's memorial. And I saw somebody at the window. No, these people wouldn't come out of their house. So I was like, you motherfuckers, I don't know what I said, but it was crazy. And they picked it up. And then when I turned around, I saw the cameras. You see me put my head down and go, "Oh God," like that. I was like, because I had already been screaming before they started recording. Like I was already reacting. So I was looking at the window. I didn't realize in back of me, they all came out like vultures.
Well,
Jesus.
Molly was claimed to be
TMZ.
an asshole, and that was the problem. Molly was like doing the most, and people accused her of being the worst, and she wasn't being
Oh
the
no,
worst.
never. I never was. No.
No, you
Did
weren't.
Did you ever do the one with what's that woman's name? The one with Carly or whatever her name was, the little girl.
Oh, are you talking about the one in Idaho?
I can't remember her name. No,
Yeah,
she like
Lori
lived in
Daybell?
Florida or something, and then she like looked up on her that laptop on how to. She had like a 2-year-old daughter or something, and I can't remember her name. Something Carly, or her mom's name was like
Carly
something
Simon.
Anthony.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, Casey
yeah.
Anthony.
Casey
Yeah.
Anthony, I
Casey
know
Anthony.
her.
I've
Oh,
been to her house twice.
You did?
Yes, I have pictures. I've been to her memorial in Orlando twice. I got caught mouthing off. This is how me and Vinny like really started talking. I was mouthing off to her father. Yes. But
Oh
this is
God,
before
I
I
can
was
just imagine you doing
yeah.
that too, Molly. I
Mhm.
love it.
Yeah, I was mouthing off, blah 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 blah. So why weren't you babysitting for your granddaughter? Why weren't you babysitting for a granddaughter that your daughter had to give her a Xanax and put her in a fucking trunk? Like,
Yeah, it's
you
true.
motherfucking yeah. So this was a long time.
Oh my God, they coddled her so freaking much. It made me sick to my freaking stomach.
Well, then why
And
didn't
they even made a Lifetime movie after it. It's like, what's the point of that now? Like, they have to make like
thank you.
relive the
Yeah,
trauma that people go through.
I know, but it's true crime. True crime is everything, Johnny. I mean,
Okay,
it,
well, guess what? I might have to start watching some true crime stuff now.
make you want to kill people for real? Actually, to be honest, I'll give you a confession of mine. I have watched so much in the past that when I watch it now, like Forensic Files, and they're going over it, and I'll yell out, "That's where that motherfucker fucked up."
yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
Jesus
So,
wrong.
Christ.
but
Okay, maybe I won't do that then.
yeah, you
What
just
happened?
get a certain mentality. You do.
You have the see what happened. A lot of the people in the drama community came from Facebook. A lot of them came from Facebook and all of that stuff, and they were covering the Chris Watts case, and they fought so much that that's how it turned into the drama community.
And they found me, and they tried to destroy me.
Mhm.
But the secret, I guess, with me was it was one day I was absolutely really, it was very mundane, and then the next day it was like a shit ton of haters.
Mhm.
And so I didn't have like a hater here and then a hater there and then a hater here. It was all like a avalanche, and it was over in one day. So it was like for 4 days I was like, wait, what? But that, did you know, a lot of people know this, and this is pretty horrible. When I did that horrible thing and put the stickers on my chest that made me, uh public enemy number one, I ended up right when they made that video and put that out, clipping me with the stickers, and they put it out. And they said, "Oh, Molly Golightly, blah blah blah." I ended up going up over 2,000 subs in one night. Like it's like like it's almost like they reward bad behavior in a way.
Yeah.
In a way, because I don't think anybody really thought that what I did was that bad. Take Zav Girl for instance. By her reaching out to the court and getting video pictures of a dead child and then putting them in Patreon and behind a paywall out, that is
Yeah.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that's just disgusting.
That was revolting.
That made
And
me
I
sick to my
agree.
stomach.
Yeah.
when that happened, I was already kicked off YouTube. There were people in comment section saying, "This is like something Molly Golightly would do." And people would
Oh
go,
no,
like, "You know what? Now
no.
you're going a little bit too far."
I'll tell you who
Because I would
did it,
never.
Natasha Cooper. Yeah,
She's horrible. She's horrible.
yeah, she is
Ah,
horrible. She's
She's a horrible
disgusting.
person. She's a
I
horrible.
just want to say I love you guys. I'm gonna hop off of here. Michelle, stop aging like rotten milk. Okay, bye.
Person.
Good night, Johnny.
love you, Johnny.
That
Bye.
was funny. Okay. That was really funny.
But
That
yeah, that's disgusting. Like to do that to like with a child. Are you freaking kidding me, man?
never
No,
do something.
there is
Yeah,
no forgiveness
to
with
see
that.
her, to see that Natasha. Oh, I always thought. You know what I said to Robbie one time? Because Robbie used to like her. I don't know if he still does. But I looked at her one day, and I guess I got on the phone with him, and I said, "Robbie, be honest." And he goes, "What?" I go, "Would you ever be seen in public with her?" And he goes, "Yeah, you're so mean." And he goes, "Why, you wouldn't?" I go, "Fuck no." Get the fuck. I said, "Fuck no." I don't walk around with that fucking heifer next to me. I don't want to know her. No,
Jesus Christ.
she belongs in fucking Walmart in a fucking motor fucking chair. Oh, I'm a little bit out of it. I need to get myself what do you call it? Like she's just ugly. She's just ugly.
Yeah, yeah,
Inside out ugly.
Yes.
Yeah.
You owe me a drink, girl. Let's go.
Just mean.
Yep.
Just
So
mean
true, man.
and
So true.
nasty. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why.
Are you guys talking about me? I don't think so, Molly Golightly. Please take the wheel, bitch. If I want to do that, I'm gonna do that on my channel, bitch.
Never in my life have I ever been spoke about. Ever. Ever, y'all.
I'm
You know
fucking
what?
dead.
I do watch her though. I secretly do.
Really?
Well,
I
sometimes
do.
you have to watch it.
I
It's such a shit
do.
show.
Who burped? Who burped? Say it. Second, who burped?
Me. Well, Marissa, yeah, she did. You know, Robbie and I were one night we were trying to call you. We were going to prank call you.
Oh my!
Well,
Oh,
the
that's
funny
right.
thing
Yeah,
about me,
Robbie was calling you and you didn't answer. I was like, oh my God, you're calling her? Oh my God.
I
oh my
always
God.
have my ringer off. I never have the ringer on ever.
You're like me. I do that
hate
too.
going to bed early. I hate all of you for being night owls, but at the same time, it's just amazing because I get to stay up late and laugh with you assholes.
Oh. Yeah, my son's got a friend here, and I think they're in the basement. My husband's already in bed asleep. I was already in bed with him when I saw you. I just turned my phone on, and that was it. And I saw that you were live, and I remembered that
Aw.
Robbie said, "Oh my God, go in there and say hi. They'll go crazy." And that was it. I said, "Oh, I'll say hi,"
We
and
did.
then you saw it and started losing it.